Peace, family. It's Essie the gardener, bringing you guys an update on the homestead. Okay, so I've been grinding out, you guys. Y'all know I'm addicted to making raised beds, so I decided to make three more raised beds, and I was hoping to connect them and kind of make what they call it, a keyhole raised bed. But as you can see, there's nothing small about the keyhole in this one here. So I'm not too sure where I'm going to situate these because, again, we have a lot of wildlife out here. So I'm not sure if they will fit in the fence on the other side where I have not fenced up yet, which is that side over there. And I'm really undecided where I'm going to put it. But they will go to great use. I'm excited about them. I can't wait to plant in them. I think I'm gonna sow seeds in them. I don't think I'm gonna do transplants in these. Okay, so I know you guys know that my son has been hacking my channel, and he says to tell all you guys that you guys are so nice and kind. He's funny. So, okay, you guys, this is what I've been up to. I told you guys that I was working on my beautification this year so that I can enjoy my garden. So, I did this last Friday in the rain, and I think my son did mention that to you guys. I was literally out in the rain in the dark with a flashlight doing this, soaking wet, mud everywhere on me. I'm determined not to be out in the heat unless I'm harvesting or just sitting out and bringing you guys an update. um I will not be on the grind like I was this past summer. So what I'm going to do is, just wanted to bring you guys around so y'all can see. I'm thinking about moving all my buckets further to the front, and I'm thinking about using this back area to grow my grapes. So I think what I'm going to do is plant two grape roots on each side so they have that trellis to grow up, and continue to grow, my watermelons, the things that need the trellis, the vine vegetables that need the trellis, or the vine fruit that needs the trellis. So what I'm going to do is just slide most of my buckets to the beginning of the trellis and continue to plant what I usually plant there, but add my grapes to the back end. So just wanted to bring y'all a little video on my beautification, trying to add some more little knickknacks, some color and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna add some solar lights. I think I'm gonna wrap solar lights around the arch so that I can have that lighting at night, make some ambience. And I wanted to share this with you guys. Let's see. I use this 4x4 to brace the peat rocks. And what I noticed when I was digging in the ground, trying to make that trench there to place the wood, I noticed I had a lot of worms. And when I tell you a lot of worms, I mean a lot of worms. And I know in the gardening community, we're so conditioned to buy everything. And like I said, I really want to simplify this year. I don't want to be buying a whole mess of stuff, a whole mess of soil, a whole mess of worm castings. Even though everything worked really, really well for me to be a first-time gardener, and I've only been a gardener for 1 year. This is 1 year of work, and you'd think I've been gardening for the past 10 or 15 years. But I've learned a lot within that year. And I shared with you guys some seeds dropping in this area right here that germinated, and I had oriental greens growing right in that little trench right there, just from seeds dropping. I also had radish in the far corner of this raised bed, which is my grow table, that had dropped as well. And again, there wasn't a hole dug. The seeds just dropped and they germinated and they grew radish right there on the ground. So I was always concerned, and I think I shared that in another video, about clay. Everybody says it's hard to grow in clay. Well, It can't be that hard. This grass is growing every year. So again, when I dug up this trench to brace the peat rocks, there was a lot of worms. So that tells me that my soil is very fertile. And I think I shared with you guys when I laid down the landscaping fabric in these raised beds over here, as well as those over there. There's a part of me that wish I never did that, because there's a lot of life, underneath this soil. So I'm thinking, if I would have just put the soil that I brought on top, that would allow the worms to still come through. But being that I have the landscaping fabric there, I believe that that is stopping the worms from being very beneficial to the garden. So over here, you guys remember the other video that I did on trying to create that hugel culture? Okay, so I've been throwing a lot of vegetable waste in here, as you can see, branches, paper, cardboard, all that nitrogen and carbon. But one of the things, again, an error that I made was lining this raised bed with the cardboard. What I should have did was tossed out the food waste and then probably covered it up with cardboard, allowing the worms to come up and do their business. So I'm considering flipping all this up and getting it to the native soil so that the worms can come up and feed the soil. If y'all guys catch my drift on that, I'm sure y'all got that if y'all gardeners. So that's what I think I'm going to do here. I'm going to flip this around, and hopefully the worms will come up and begin to eat, the vegetation, the food scraps, and start making this hugelculture very fertilized. So if you guys got any tips on what I should do as far as flipping this over, please comment below. I appreciate that, gardeners. So again, I have not started transplanting or sowing seeds. I plan on sowing seeds in these raised beds over here, as well as my 3 new ones. And I'm gonna add some more nutrients in the ones over here that's fenced up already. I'm gonna add some nutrients to this, and then I may use this side as my transplant side. I'm still waiting for my collards to go to seed. They are blooming in flowers, but I have not seen any pods yet. I'm trying to be patient so I could collect those seeds, but I have not seen any. Probably give it another couple of weeks, but I'm thinking about pulling up at least one of these raised beds with the leftover, and probably put it in compost. But I would really love to get some collard green seeds. So yeah, you guys, definitely wanted to bring you guys an update. Yes, I'm going raised bed crazy. I know you guys say I'm always building raised beds. I actually did these. It wasn't raining. It's hard, but it was raining. I should have did a video. Y'all would have said Essie is really getting it in. But I worked hard this weekend in the yard with the rain and everything. And like I said, I was out here. It was pouring down raining, and I was out here with a flash. What is it called? A magnetic flashlight. And y'all, I was out here pouring those peat rocks. You should have seen how muddy I was by the time I got done. The good thing it was that it was not cold. So I kind of enjoyed being out here in the mud and the rain. Reminded me of when I was a child. But yeah, you guys, so I would definitely keep you posted on what's going on Essie's homestead. But Essie is getting it in. Again, Essie do not want to be out in this heat. So I'm trying to get as much done as possible. And I will be definitely working on transplanting this weekend and sowing some seeds. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys are inspired. Give you guys a look from back here. And what I'm gonna have to do, I see my wood that's bracing the peat. I'm gonna have to build up my right side to get it leveled correctly, because I can see it's uneven. So I'm gonna have to fix that out. So yeah, you guys. So that is an update on what Essie has been doing on the homestead. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Essie the Gardener. Peace, love, and light, family. I'm out.